Hello and good day. This is Nordic Game News, a special edition, because, as you can see, there's two of me. No, not really. You wish, huh?
Yeah. I wish.
I have the pleasure of having the company of Thomas Bense right here. Thomas is the managing director and the god of PixelTV, right?
God of War.
God of War and PixelTV.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So I'm really happy to be here, and we should talk about Nordic Game Awards.
Exactly, because Nordic Game Awards is coming up again, obviously as part of the NG23 Spring conference. On 25th of May, we'll roll out this amazing Game Award show, and I say amazing because it's fairly big thing.
It is. I have been there a couple of times, and it's like a celebration of the Nordic games, and I really like it. A nice atmosphere, and the mingling afterwards, and that's actually the place to be. I think if you want to talk to colleagues from the business.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we hope that to see you all there, and to kind of try to tease a little bit. We are going to, at least you are going to predict the winners of the two main categories. The best Nordic game of the year, small screen, and the best Nordic game of the year, just like that, big screen.
Yes,
say, right?
Yeah,
and
but I'm going into this blind,
completely naked.
Yeah, naked and blind. So I'm looking forward to what you got to me.
Yes,
and what kind of games that are nominated?
Exactly, because I have obviously prepared a lot for this. I am the chairman of the jury, and the Nordic Game Awards are made in a complicated process where all the producers associations of the different Nordic countries are playing a part in it, finding all the games that are nominated, and then the jury votes for the final nominations, and that is where we are right now. So we have 5 games in each of the categories, and I have gathered the trailers for these games here, and then I was thinking, let's watch them, talk about them, and see what happens. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we'll start with the smaller of the main categories, the small screen,
and that's like mobile and Switch and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, stuff that are played on a small screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, Nordic Game of the Year, small screen. The first nominated game is called Badland Party. It's done by Hype from Finland. Let's check out the trailer here, and then let's see what you think. It started off by being a single-player game where you had to navigate through, there was a game called Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, okay, you do. So a little bit inspired by that.
I remember Meat Boy. I guess the most of the people watching this remember Meat Boy. It's huge.
Like with anger, right?
Yeah,
It was so difficult, right?
Yeah, it was.
But this game, Badland Party, obviously party because it's now for multiplayer, right?
Okay, yeah.
So that's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep it in your mind.
I keep it in my mind, and I like the Finnish industry. They are they are really hardcore at doing games,
especially on mobile, right?
Yes, but they are pretty good.
Yeah,
and
in general.
and yeah.
Yes. Okay, but let's get to the other one, and which is actually also Finnish.
Okay.
It's called Off-Road Unchained.
All right.
And it's done by Kuasema from Finland. And it's a racing game, so let's check out the trailer now.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say about that? I mean, it's for mobile, iOS, Android. Have you Have you seen this game before?
I haven't seen this game before, but I have seen something that looks like it. It looks like a game that you could play also if you're not a hardcore car enthusiast.
Yeah, I agree. It's really inviting and easy to get your grips with, right?
And I the kind of like racing games that I don't use that much time to like tune the car and I like the games where you can like go on and play from the beginning.
Just like plug and play.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it has a little note there as well. Okay, then on to number 3, Source of Madness. This is a Swedish game.
Okay.
And it was made by Carry Castle, and it's for handheld consoles and consoles as well. But in this category, it's for the handheld consoles, right? So let's take a look at that one.
That fear, the most primordial fear of them all, the fear of the unknown. And we are right to fear it. Behind that veil of the known lies cosmic madness. Join the cult of knowledge. Collect that elder blood. Feed the pool of knowledge. For ancient might demands sacrifice. Find the source of madness. Stop what is to come.
What do you think about that game?
I think it's kind of my game genre. I really like games as Baldur's Gate and Diablo and Zelda and all those adventure kind of games. So I think it looks quite exciting, and also I think like the mobile, it's kind of ready for those kind of games.
Yeah.
Because it has been a long time where I only played like smaller games on mobile. So it looks really interesting. I would like to play it, so yeah.
Yeah, that's always a good indication,
exactly.
right? Okay, interesting. Because now we're going to game number 4. It's a smaller game. This is a web browser game, actually. It's called Pack Your Bags, and it's done by a Swedish developer called Jeffwell. So let's take a look at the Pack Your Bags game.
Yeah. And you have to play this game.
I have to play it. There's no trailer, so I'll do my best here on this
You have to produce a trailer.
alternative setup, right? I died. I tried again.
But it's like free-to-play browser game.
Yes. What do you think?
I have to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to try it like when I'm alone. And not like fucking up like you did when you played it here. So I have to try it. But it's free and it's a browser game.
Yeah.
So I would like to try it on my mobile actually, or some other device when I'm like in a train or in a plane or something.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one game last for this first category, sorry, and it's called Grand Mountain Adventure Wonderlands.
Yeah.
And this game is also Swedish. It's called. It's from a developer called Top Luva, which we already know from many other games before. And this is for handheld console as well.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the trailer for this one.
So it's both on like Switch and mobile.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And all about snowboarding.
Yeah.
You like snowboarding, right?
I like snowboarding, and that's often it's undervurderet.
Yeah, underestimated.
Yeah, if you got like a really if you got like a thing you really like to do also in your spare time, then it's like good to put in a computer game. And I played a lot of snowboard games.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite? SSX?
Yeah, I think so, but that's actually because Rasil, the beatbox dude, he did like a soundtrack for the game, and I was like, yeah, that was really cool.
That was
so I like snowboard games and winter games and all. So,
oh yeah, for Commodore 64. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. That was the day.
Oh, that's like an Olympic game. That's an Olympic game.
Yes.
Jump!
Daley Thompson's decathlon. Oh, that's an old one. Okay, I got all excited now and really warm and sweaty.
Do I have to choose one or what?
I need to put off my jacket for a while. Just hang on. I always get this excited when it's award time. You know, it's like
sweaty
and sweaty and like who will win?
You need a cold beer, and it's actually you don't know, but right now in Denmark it's pretty warm. Outside, it is. It's like the first day in the year when we were recording this, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's true. So now we're at the end. You've seen the 5 nominated games, and now who do you predict will take this award?
Can you say the titles again? But because
Badland Party, the one with the music. RBMH Off-Road Unchained, the racing game. Source of Madness. Then there was the Pack Your Bags, the browser game.
Yeah.
And then lastly, the snowboarding game, Grand Mountain Adventure.
The game that I will play the most is like number 1, 3, and 5. I must be honest to say that because like 1, because I really like puzzles, and I think that's perfect for the mobile platform.
That's Badland Party.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, number 3, because it's
Source of Madness.
Kind of my genre. I really like to play those kind of games, and I would like to know if it's good on the mobile. And of course, a game where I like skiing or snowboarding, it would be like a nice place for me to put my thoughts and all the problems, just put them on.
I know exactly
And I think Badland maybe.
Badland
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just
it's you guesstimating, and it's all good.
Yeah,
but
it's just to like get you to guess on which game will win.
Obviously, this is not anything decisive or anything.
No.
It's just like a prediction from you. The real stuff will go on 25th of May as the second to last category, and where the jury actually nobody knows who will be winning. The jury members will come on stage and actually cast their votes live. Nobody knows. And then we'll see, okay, which game will eventually...
it's like Eurovision. Eurovision.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Norway, good point.
But just one thing is like only Finnish and Swedish games in this category.
Oh yeah, quick explanation.
Where's Denmark and Norway and Iceland and
because it is Nordic after all, right?
It is.
Yes, but that is because of the process, you know? All the countries send in a lot of games at the beginning, right? And then the jury votes to find the
Is it a Swedish and a Finnish jury? Because I need some Danish games and then Norwegian games and Icelandic games.
Yes, obviously. The jury consists of a jury member from each country. And they cannot vote for their own country when they vote. Huh?
Okay, yeah.
So
you're just doing
cheating in
just doing better games than Sweden and Finland, apparently.
Apparently. Well, this changes year for year.
Yeah, I know.
It depends on what happened the previous year, right?
Yeah.
So now we will move on to the main category, Nordic Game of the Year. Last year in May 2022, this award went to Returnal from Housemarque. Obviously, one of the biggest releases last year in general.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Also, one of the first games for PS5, and that was also part of the reasoning for it got like a lot of attention.
Yeah.
But this year, there's no Returnal, obviously. That would be stupid, right? And again, the winner is...
No. So who are the nominees?
Yes, exactly. And they are actually from
Now you need to take your shirt off. It's really sweating.
The first game is called, and I think you already know it a little bit, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide.
Yeah.
Let's take a look now.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Commence warp translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium.
We're surrounded! Don't get overrun! Hurry, Saul!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Yeah, so Warhammer, of course.
Hammer.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I of course know this game, and one of the things that I really like about Warhammer is that they are really good to involve all the fans.
Yeah.
They are really good to like to keep them playing and like get them together and stuff. I really like that about that universe. But I really need to know the other nominees before I can like.
Exactly.
Just-
I would say it's developed by Fat Shark from Sweden, right? And they have great experience now in doing these games. They did Vermintide as well in the Warhammer franchise, and this is kind of the next one. I think.
Yeah.
And it has been received very well.
Yeah, and it's a huge universe.
So now for the second game, you asked me previously, what about the Danish games? Is there anyone? But there is, and in this category, it is called Time on Frog Island.
Oh yeah, I know that
one.
Yeah.
It's developed by Half Past Yellow, and it's on Steam. And we're gonna take a look at the trailer now. It's also on the Switch.
All right.
There is a little island in the middle of the sea, and the creatures who live there are a little bit froggy. An artist who loves to paint and a guard who loves the moor. The sailor will meet them all before leaving the froggy shore. They swap and hop, and shop and drop, and flip and flop, and grow a crop. Explore every mountain, nook and cranny that you find. Forget who you were, become one with the frog kind. Come and visit the tavern for a nice relaxing brew. But we'll go inside of it. Well, sailor, that's up to you. Catch a fish and make a wish. Adventure shore to shore. Spend a coin, get a home. Set a new high score. They swap and hop. And shop and drop. And flip and flop. And grow a crop. There is a little island in the middle of the sea. Spend some time on Frog Island and you'll become a bit froggy.
It's a nice idea to use like a soundtrack like this and combine it with the trailer.
It was a very friendly song, right?
Yeah, and really colorful.
Yeah.
And childish.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So let's move on. Then the next one, it's also Danish. It's called Expeditions Rome. I don't know if you know about the expedition.
Yeah, I know
You've
that.
heard about them? Okay. This is obviously the newest in the chapter in the series, and it's made by Logic artists from Denmark. Let's check out the video and what do you think?
We carve our own path through life. It is up to us to decide through who we carve.
Power is the most intoxicating wine.
I believe Rome is in grave danger.
It's been a long time since the Senate stood for the virtues of Rome.
They are eager for conquest and utterly loyal to your command.
You are fighting for your family and your home.
If they are not with us, they are our enemies.
I believe even the gods are watching this with interest.
Today, we will fight to the death. Tomorrow, they will sing about us.
This fight is for the soul of Rome.
I think I'd like to sample some other Roman delicacies.
I told you! Keep fighting!
Rome wasn't built on peace, nor will it survive on peace.
Honor and duty, for the glory of Rome.
At this point, it's us or them.
The future of the world is at stake. Rome is a beacon of light in a vast dark sea of barbarism.
Rome, battle, strategy.
Yeah. What those kinds of games are doing for me is like they're giving me the interest to get into history.
Yeah.
Like to find out how was it actually in Rome in that time, and it looks quite majestic and like a big game. So it's exciting.
Yeah, very interesting to see like a AAA production like this from a Danish studio. So very interesting as well. That was the first three. Now let's move on because this is also like an interesting one. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Metal Hellsinger.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay, you knew it. It's from The Outsiders, a Swedish developer actually, but I think it's published by Funcom from Norway, so it's kind of a little bit of a,
it's a
Nordic
collaboration.
collaboration there. I'm not sure about it, but I think so, actually. Well, anyways, let's check out the trailer here.
I tell you, it takes a lot of rage
to stare across 8 realms of hell, an ocean of demons, into the eyes of the Red Judge and still think, I'm coming for you. Her guns were the drums of hell. Me? I'm just a fan. I'm still here holding on. Let this fight break, let this fortune last. It's so beyond this age. It's all beyond that scared. You always spoke the truth, but never knew it all. Never knew it all. Just put your take on me. This devastation feels like
It's like Diablo meeting Copenhagen, Copenhagen.
Yes.
It looks like you can have a lot of fun, just like, yeah.
Also a little bit of a Guitar Hero or rhythm rhythm game, right? That you have to you have to shoot, you have to kill with a rhythm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they really enjoy the soundtrack at the studio. I do. So,
I know, and you know my dear colleague Thor, the thunder god.
Exactly.
Oh, he loves this.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Okay, so now we only have the one game left.
And where's it from?
And that is actually from Finland. So we had a Swedish game, then we had 2 Danish games, and then we had another Swedish game, and here
Finland.
And here lastly, it's Finland.
Yeah.
And the game is called Skapma.
Skapma.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard about it?
Snowfall.
Mm.
Tietolähtö. Defi niin.
Yeah.
That's it. What do you think?
It looks really interesting, and actually I just thought about, that's one of the good things about Nordic Game, that you find out about games that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
And I'm working with games, so I assume that I know a lot of games, but I actually didn't know about this, and it looks really interesting. I'm into to those kind of games, and yeah, I would like to play it.
I have a little fun anecdote about this particular game, because when it was like really early in development, it was part of what we did back then was called the Nordic Game Discovery Contest, where new games were pitch battling on stage.
That's fun.
And that was where they went into the competition. I think it's like 5 years ago or something, and it went straight through. And because we can see, this is amazing visuals, right?
Yeah.
So pretty. I followed the game because of that, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's fun that you never saw it.
No. I didn't see it.
Maybe you should play it and do something
I will play
for PixelTV.
Yeah, maybe I should actually.
Okay.
But I think actually that would be my personal winner because I like those kind of games. I like adventures, and it gives me kind of Zelda vibes.
But I agree, and I think it's a very interesting choice, actually.
Yeah.
I think we should just leave it there and say your prediction for Nordic Game of the Year 2023, Thomas' prediction is Scatman.
It's like from those things that I saw right now, I have to play all the games.
Are you afraid that they're going to be...
Yeah. When I meet the people there, I'm going to say, fuck you.
Yeah.
But I also have to say that of course, in this list, where there only are 5 games, there are a lot of games that are not on the list that I think they should be there.
Yes.
And that's a way to try to meet all the other people that are there that made a game that didn't come on the list, and then they like me anyway. Because now I said that they should have been on the list.
Very cool.
And I mean, your game should have been there.
Thomas, you have been too long in the media industry, I think.
Maybe.
But I'm so happy you did this because I think it's important to build up this hype of it because everybody's like excited. Who will win? Who will become in number 2? Whatever, right?
And I think it's like I really think it's a great idea to get the Nordic game industry together because there's so many talents that you can use from the one country to other country, and you can like find ideas from your colleagues and Kongranda.
Yes.
So it's a great way to like celebrate the game industry. So I really look forward to see who the winners are. Which are the other categories?
Well, then we have 6 other categories: best technology, best art, best design, best debut, best fun for everyone, and best audio.
Okay.
Those are the categories. And obviously there's 5 games in each of them as well. So there's a lot of developers that are getting visibility through this, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So even if you don't are on the kind of the 2 main categories, you can still be like really good on audio, really good on technology, right? So there's a lot of extra games in there. Obviously, you can see the entire list of the nominated games for Nordic Game Awards on our website, nordicgame.com, and I also pasted in the comments field here on the YouTube channel. I think I will.
Yeah, sure.
So, Thomas,
let's play.
Thank you so much, and let's play.
Let's play.
And see you for the real awards, right?
Yeah,
Are you coming?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Yeah.
And with that said, thank you to Thomas. Thank you to all the nominated games, and good luck. We send you all the best of luck, even if Thomas has already predicted the winners.
And see you in Malmö.
See you in Malmö. Bye-bye.